in all my classes, we finish 1 through 4. Alright? Period 5 we finished the most. So I am going to do 1 through 4, and then we finished number 5, I believe, right here. I'm going to go ahead and delete this. For period 2, we finished number 7. But on number 8, which is the independent variable, now the independent variable is the x, the meaning of the x, okay? The dependent is the y and its meaning. If you look up here, it's what it is, the x and the y. The independent is time in minutes, the x, right here, and the dependent is distance in kilometers. The independent is time in minutes. And the dependent, the y, dependent is distance in kilometers. Okay. What is the slope? Oh, the slope is 3/10, right? And what's the y-intercept? Explain the meaning. Okay, the slope is 3/10, and it means 3 kilometers for every 10 minutes. And the y-intercept is at 0. That means 0 minutes, 0 kilometers. The y-intercept, is 0, 0, and it means 0 minutes, 0 kilometers. km. Right, a little bit smaller so it can all fit. 0 kilometers. Okay? Now for every class we finish, no, period 2 we didn't finish this part. Okay, so period 2, I'm going to redo this, so if you understand this, you fast forward. If you don't, for my other class, fast forward. If you don't, for period 2, we didn't get to the second page. Spent too much time on the first. So the rest of the period I knew what to do. Sorry you guys, period 2 was my guinea pig. Say Jason just found a leak in the basement. Okay, this is about the leak in the basement. But the plumbers can't fix it for 10 more days. So 10 days. So 2 days it leaks 4 inches. 3 days it leaks 6 inches. Calculate how fast the water, how fast is slope. Remember, those are slope words. Speed, how fast is the water filling the bucket in inches per day. So to do that, we find the rate of change. Slope is the rate of change, how fast. So basically 2 days, 4 inches, and 3 days, 6 inches. We take the inches first. The inches is your y. And that's your rate of change on top. So that's 4 to 6 or 6 to 4 and 2 to 3. So your rate of change here is -2 over -1. So your slope is +2 over 1. I think it asks its definition here. Find from the graph list the independent slope. Oh, here we found slope. Oh, the independent, remember, is this one here, x times in days. The dependent, the y, is height of water. So independent is time in days, and dependent is height of the water right there. That's the dependent, is height of the water. Okay. Oh, water spelled wrong. The slope is, what have we found the slope to be? 2. Slope is 2. Okay. The y-intercept, we don't know yet. And y-intercept is, that's from the graph. We'll find it in a y-intercept. Okay, so let's graph these two right here. 2 and 4 and 3 and 6. Graph 2 and 4 is right here. 3 and 6 is right there. Now when we graph this, we don't know the y-intercept because there's no y-intercept. Oh, define the variable. Because we don't know how to, the y-intercept, we have to use point slope. Okay, so we need to use point slope because there's no y-intercept. Okay, define the variable. X equals 2 times in days, and y is equal to height of the water in inches. Okay, and then it says the number of days the pipe is leaking and the height of the water in the bucket. Use these variables to write an equation that shows the relationship between, so we need to write an equation because there's no b. We need to do point slope. We need to use y minus y1 equals to m parentheses x minus x1. Okay, so so we have the point we're going to choose, it doesn't matter. I'll choose 3, 6, and the slope we have is 2, which we solve in number 2 right here. Okay, so let's do this. Y minus 6 equals to 2 parentheses x minus 3. That gives you 2x minus 6 equals to y minus 6. Add 6, add 6. We got y equals to 2x plus 0. So the y-intercept, b, is 0. So y-intercept is 0. So we answered number 8. Alright. If the pipe continues to leak, at the same rate, how much water will be in the bucket when the plumber arrives in 10 days? So we got y equals to 10 days. Days is x. See here, X, days is X. Okay. So X equals to 10. So we got 2X plus 0. Here's 10. 2 times 10. Y equals to 20. 20 is, they ask, if the pipe continues to leak at the same rate, how much water will be in the bucket? Okay, there will be 10 inches, because right here, look, I was looking to see right here that says inches, 10 inches of water after 10 days. Oh, I mean 20 inches of water. 20 after 10 days. If the plumber calls and reschedule for 2 days after the original appointment, so 2 days more, it's not 10. Remember now it's 2 days after the original appointment was 10 days plus the 2 days, so now X is 12. Okay, so we got Y equals to 2X plus 0. Input the 12 in here. Y equals to 2 times 12, which is 24 days. 24 inches in 12 days. 24 inches of water in 12 days. Okay, if the plumber cancel the bucket indefinitely, how long until the 22 inches be filled with water? Okay, so 22 inch. Okay, the 22 inch is Y. Y is 22 inch of water. Okay, so we got 20. Y equals to 2X plus 0. That goes here. 22 equals to 2X plus 0. We really don't need the 0 because you minus 0. So you divide by 2. X equals to 11. X represents X here. Do it in red. X here represents days. So your X is 11 days. So it takes 11 days for the water to get filled up. Okay, check the graph to match. Check the graph. Does your answer match? Okay, 11 days. Let's look at the 11 days. Right here. Oh, we need to graph this. Sorry. Y-intercept is at 0. Okay, and then you go up to right 1, because the slope is up to right 1. Up to right 1, up to right 1. Okay? And then you connect, notice how it goes to the original 2 points. Okay. 11 days. Look at 11 days. 11 days. Let's look at the graph. Here's 11 days. Okay, 20. That's 10. 11. Probably going to be 21. 22, I mean. It makes sense. Okay? Now, that's it. That was your homework.